Welcome to the online graduate research forum for fall 2015. My name is Leah Howard, your presenter. I'm a graduate student in the Master of Science in Interdisciplinary Studies program in the Department of Occupational, Workforce, and Leadership Studies. The title of my research study is The Attitude of Employees Toward Retention in Long-Term Care Facilities. Why do certified nurse aides leave their jobs at nursing homes? Now I want to give you a little background about long-term care. The older American population will soon reach an unprecedented level, in part due to the aging of the baby boomers cohort, and in part due to the fact that people are living longer. Medical treatment has enhanced our lives, and many of us are living longer because of medical treatment. Many of us, over the course of our lifetime, in spite of medical treatment, will become disabled and need the assistance of another person, or will need to be placed into long-term care services. Direct care or nurse aides are the individuals that will give most of the care in nursing homes. In fact, certified nurse aides or assistants make up 75% or more of the staffing ratio in long-term care facilities. Recruiting and retaining these individuals in adequate numbers has been a problem for decades and continues to be a challenging issue in most long-term care facilities. Over the course of my experience as an RN, I have seen this play out time and time again. So I was excited to pursue a study in this area. The turnover rate exceeds 100% annually in many nursing homes today. Supplemental nursing agencies replace many of the full-time aides in long-term care facilities. Temporary staff often leads to decreased quality of care for residents and poor morale for the remaining permanent staff. Now a little bit about my design. I did a quantitative retrospective review of certified nurse aides. We retrospectively looked at and reviewed 69 individual personnel files. Using a tool that we reviewed 7 general areas. Then the data was analyzed using a quantitative descriptive statistic. We were looking for common themes among participants who left their job during the past 12 months, August 1st through July 31st, 2015. We reviewed and analyzed 7 key areas: pay, time on the job, experience at the time of hire, reason for leaving, performance, whether the CNA left voluntarily or involuntarily, and the shift worked. After we collected the data using the tool of the 7 key areas, we entered the information from the tool into the program called Excel, where we filtered the data, and it helped us identify common threads and formulate charts. Some of the major findings are: 1, in the area of pay. The average pay of a CNA over the 69 charts that we looked at was $11.82. It ranged from a low of $10 to a high of $15. Experience. 50 of the 69 charts that we looked at, 72% of the CNA files indicated that the CNA had experience in the field at the time of hire. That is, that they had experience as a CNA in the long-term care industry. This shift, 49 or 70% of CNA files indicated a shift other than day shift. Day shift being 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. We looked at the day shift, we looked at the evening shift, we looked at the variable shift. So 70% of the CNA files that we looked at worked the shift other than the day shift. We found that there was little difference in pay. The variance in pay was only 6 cents between the day shift and the other shifts. We also found that there was very little difference in pay among inexperienced CNAs and experienced CNAs. Also, we looked at reason for leaving. 32 of the 69 CNAs abandoned their jobs. They changed their status from full-time to temporary and then never returned to work. 6 of the 32 that abandoned their jobs by not changing their shifts, but simply not returning to work. That means they never called, they never showed up to work again. This study was limited to the information contained in the employee personnel file. I think that there is future research that is needed in this area. I think it needs to come from more subjective data because we need to find out why they're actually leaving their jobs, because this study mainly revealed that they would change their jobs, they would change their status, and then just not come back. So we know that they were disappointed by just not coming back, but we don't know why they were disappointed. So more information is needed as to why they chose to change their full-time status and go to a temporary status and then just not return to work. They have been very mute in this area and not really provided much information about why they want to change the PRN and just not come back. I am preparing a manuscript for peer review to be placed in the Journal of Nursing. That is how I expect to get my research out and disseminate my findings. The Journal of Geriatric Nursing is a premier journal in the long-term care industry and the study of aging individuals when it comes to nursing. Comments and questions. This video will be placed on YouTube. I would appreciate you reviewing the presentation, and please anonymously indicate your preference by clicking on one of the two icons that you liked it, finger up, or the icon finger down that you did not like it. Also, please post your comments or questions in the YouTube comment section below. I will respond to your inquiries posted between November 17th and December 8th. Thank you very much for listening to my presentation.